When I do my leather repairs, and especially on seats where the piping is a different color, I like to mask it up using tape. So I have two different tapes that I use in my workshop. The premium tape from Q1 and their high performance tape. It's the high performance tape that I tend to use for this job because it is water resistant and it also has a better adhesion. So that's the product I'm going to use here. Now I'm going to show you the two different methods of masking up. Method one is takes a little bit longer, a little time consuming. It's applying a little section at a time and making sure it's tucked right underneath and doing it from both sides. That will give you this type of finish. Right, method two. I'd say method two, which is my favorite method, is actually a quicker method of applying it. It requires a couple of extra things. So a hobbycraft knife, you want this end just to push the tape into position. And then one of these or a plastic razor blade, which you can then use to cut the tape up when it's in its final position. So let me show you method two and how I need to apply it. So with method two, what I'm doing is applying the tape. So you will put the tape on as close to the edge. Doesn't matter if you go past the edge a bit on the beading. Use the back of your hobbycraft knife or something soft, push it in, fold the tape round, and again on this side, you want to push it in and underneath. So it's going right around that beading. See how it folds round the beading. Right, now onto the smart bit. Using your plastic razor, or I have this tool, just go inside there, nice and tight, bring it down. You don't want to be using a razor blade for this because you can cut the stitching, but this won't cut the stitching. There you go. Obviously, repeat it on this side as well. And that's how you get, or how I like to mask up the beading on leather seats that I'm repairing. So there you go, that's two ways of masking up the beading on leather seats. This one is actually my favorite because it's nice and tight and simple to do. Sometimes your tape might not have the adhesion that you want it to have. So another little tech tip for you, using a lint-free rag. If you have something like this, which is an adhesion promoter, spray it onto your rag, just go down your beading. Don't spray it on the seat, put it on the rag first. Go along the beading, soak it in the product, give it a 5 to 10 minute flash off. What's a flash off? That's just so it evaporates, and then apply your tape to it and you'll find it'll hold really well. Little tech tip for you.